So give it a big and loud for Geoff Parks, everybody!
Thank you for that. A Viking. By the way, everybody, you guys have been an awesome audience so far. I just wanted to say that. My name is Geoff. I grew up here in Salem, but I lived in Portland for about 9 years. And I know that, yes. Well, and I know a lot of people think of Portland as like, quinoa and bikes and coke sex and all that. But I lived in a part of Portland that was really not like that at all, called Rockwood. And this is my favorite Portland story, and it just kind of illustrates what it was like to live there. And it says, I walked into a Walgreens in Rockwood, and behind me, this robust woman came in behind me, and just as soon as the door closed, like at the top of her lungs, just was like, "Squeeze me! Where y'all pussy product at?" Just to give you an idea. So I have some, my goodness, I think I might have popped the balloon over here. What's going on? That was almost disturbing. I appreciate it, though. Thank you. So I have some fun facts for everybody. I'm sure everybody appreciates fun facts. For instance, for a vampire, blood poisoning is food poisoning. If you hate NASCAR, you're a racist. I don't know why that takes so long to, anyway. And then, nu metal is the tribal tattoo of music. All right, I went down at the lesson. Sorry, I'll end with a bigger one next time. All right. So, speaking of bigger, I'm fat, I know, I'm aware. We've had some people talking about this already this evening, James. What? I know, and the one thing, we're both gingers too, right? Yes, there was a lot of things said just then. So yeah, I'm fat, and I know that. I don't mind necessarily even being called fat, I guess, but I don't go and do it all the time, but but I don't really understand the word like morbidly obese. Like, I guess I don't really understand where personality traits come into the conversation. Like, I don't. It seems rude is the point. Like, just because I like to eat tacos doesn't mean that I have an obsession with death, And I don't, maybe bitterly husky would be okay. I don't go down to your gym and call you homophobically muscle-bound, So, this is a different topic. This is my segue. I had a friend tell me that he had balls of steel. And I was like, man, I really think you should go to the doctor for that, because I don't think your lover would appreciate the bruised taint. Speaking of balls, it's not really about balls. I don't know why I said that. If there's one thing I learned from my time in the sex industry, no, this is serious, guys. It's shameful. It's that foreigners are stealing our blowjobs. And I'll be taking donations after the show. I want you guys to think about that last part. Anyway, I'll move on. Someone got it, Jesus. All right, so speaking of dating and such, I recently went to, and this is just weird even saying it all together, a pirate-themed singles mixer. Yes, and thinking about it, I really couldn't understand, I don't know that it's really appropriate to have a pirate theme for a singles mixer, because all pirates did was rape. I don't think that's what, when in Rome, I guess, but I wasn't 100% sure I should have said that last part. All right. So, okay, I have a few more things. I grew up as a Christian. My first album that I ever owned was MXPX. My first concert I ever went to was DC Talk. Yes, DC Talk fans. And my first sexual experience was with Jesus. Yeah, we dated for a little while. I accepted Jesus into my mouth. And you know, he was always just worried about his reputation. He was always like, everybody just thinks of me as this pussy faggot Jew. Don't worry, I can say that. I'm half pussy on my father's side. And also he just got to be too much of a martyr. Wow, that was weird. I got no response. Martyr, you know, anyway. He did the whole thing. This is my final joke here. So I've been doing research recently, and I found out that elephants, they can tell when fruit is turning into alcohol. And they'll go like 50 miles out of their way to, you know, eat the fruit, get drunk, trample babies, all that. And I was just like, why would an elephant need to get drunk that badly, right? And then I was like, oh, okay, the elephants drink to forget. Thank you. You guys have been awesome.